like to tell you just a little bit about our running project now, which is called Core Europe. It is a project, a joint project of 4 schools, 4 European schools, on renewable energies and research on how they work, what they are, and what we can do, how we can improve our environment by doing that, and how at the same time we can improve communication between different schools using different languages with English as our common project language. Before I pass on to the host of this meeting right here, I would just like to give you very short information on what we had during our first meeting last year in December 2010, when we met at the Gustav Stresemann Gymnasium in Fellbach near Stuttgart. We concentrated on first organization, on the planning of the following meetings, one of those meetings being right now here in Italy, and had a first visit, a guided visit to a site using biogas production to use it in the form of renewable energies, and included in that a short conference on solar panels, which is part of our project, and had a visit of the school site where a wind wheel, a wind turbine designed by pupils of Dollar Academy in Scotland, which is one of our partner schools, will be installed. Now, I'd like to pass over to our host here from Italy, Stefano Valli.
Okay, I'm Stefano Valli from Italy. We was very happy to host this meeting. In this meeting there was a lot of students working together, students from different schools working together. During this meeting we visited a solar panel plant to produce energy near Badia Polesine. Today, it's the second day of the meeting, we had a conference about solar producing energy and also the wind producing energy. During the other time, we met to solve the problems we had in the communities. We tried to see how to use the wind power energy, how to use the panel, and we are planning for the next activity during this project.
I'm Matthias Beisel and I represent our school from France, the Lycée Franco-Allemand du Buc. And we were very happy to have many pupils that participate. That was a group of more than 20 pupils. So we had to think about how we organize ourselves and decided to have different groups. But first we started to have an introduction a colleague of mine, Marie Genitrini, was doing, and that was on the different ways, the different kinds of energy and how it would be functioning. And then we went to Paris to one of the very important big museums, La Villette it's called, and we had a look at an exhibition on renewable energies, which was very interesting, and something like a workshop where we were informed about different kinds of insulation, and that was very fruitful for us and for the pupils. And in another next step we went to see a school in the area, in the outskirts of Paris, which uses high ecological standards, and that is also especially on insulation, having very modern ways of isolating their houses, the buildings. And right now we are trying to form, well, 3 groups we're thinking of, and one is concentrating on sciences, and that is measuring everything that we are doing with the solar panels and the windmill. And a second group is working on economy, what is that aspect, the advantages, disadvantages of the renewable energies and of the potentials for the future that we've got with the renewable energies. And the third group is concentrating more on craftsmanship. They are trying to build like the solar cookers, and that is also an interesting thing to do, as it is a bit more practical idea of working. Okay, that is what we're doing at the moment, and we plan at our place will be next meeting to show some of those things that we have done so far.
Hello, we are the group representing Dollar Academy from Scotland.
and we have contributed quite a bit to this project so far, and Karen from the EDT department at Dollar Academy is going to explain what we've done so far.
Hi, I'm Karen, and over the last 6 or 7 months I've been working with Shona McIntosh and Oliver Guild building a small example wind turbine. They worked very hard in the department doing wood turning, vacuum forming, and lots of soldering and designing and helping make a finished product of the wind turbine. That's one project that we've been involved in. We've also taken a small group of 30 children to a hydroelectric plant in Pitlochry in Scotland and showed them how that worked. And we've also produced a survey which all the schools participating in are filling out and will be returning for analysis on their opinions on renewable energy.
We are approaching basically the last afternoon meeting, the last official work meeting this afternoon. In a few hours we will have finished with the project meeting here in Italy, and we will have prepared our following meeting coming up normally by the end of October, mid-October, end of October, this time at the Lycée Franco-Allemand in Buc, near Versailles, France, of which I would like to thank, and already in advance, the persons there, Matthias, Marie and Emilie. I would just as well like to thank our Scottish friends, Karen and Rosemary, and I would like to give a special, very hearty thank you to our perfect organisers here in Italy, in the beautiful town of Badia Polesine, Stefano and Fabio. Goodbye from me, Joachim Eberlin from Fellbach, and well, keep fingers crossed all our project aims will be reached. Thank you.